In 2002, I showed Destin Cretton's first student film, Long Branch, A Suburban Parable, and then watched his talent mature with Bartholomew's Song, Deacon's Mondays, and his award-winning short-term 12. With each film, he tried something new and displayed empathy for characters as they struggled to find connections and a place in the world. Now he's directed Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and he's challenged himself to make a superhero film with the kind of characters he didn't really see when he was young.
There wasn't a lot of just Asian American representation that felt like my friends, that felt like me. And so we wanted to contribute that to the MCU. We wanted a character, or we wanted our Shang-Chi to really feel like me and my friends and be relatable to anybody who is American, whether you're Asian American or whatever ethnicity you are.
You have the wrong guy. Does he look like he can fight? Come on, bro.
Like you and me, but with a little extra.
And if anything, when you walk out of this theater, I hope, whether consciously or subconsciously, you will be much less likely to say all Asians are the same.
But delivering the first Asian superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe came with a lot of responsibility for the Maui native.
I've gone through my process of really stressing out about that responsibility, of really carrying the weight, maybe a little too much to where I was unhealthily stressed about it. But I do think that that amount of stress was helpful to get this story to the place where it is, where I feel very proud of what we're putting out into the world.
Part of the challenge involved how to depict Shang-Chi's father.
We were up against a lot with this character because he, in the comics, there's a lot of baggage around him. Initially in the comics, Shang-Chi's dad was a very problematic character named Fu Manchu, who was in a lot of ways just an epitome of an Asian stereotype.
A stereotype he broke by casting Tony Leung.
What I thought was, by saying Tony Leung is the type of actor that we need to get for this role, defined what that character needed to be. Even though he is technically the villain of our movie and he does do some very bad things, the root of those bad things is love. It's misguided love. It's the pain that comes from losing somebody that you love.
The result is a more sympathetic and multidimensional character. In addition, the film gives us a lot to celebrate, from the great rapport between Simu Liu and Awkwafina, to spectacular action, to gorgeous production values. So go out and support not just a San Diego filmmaker's success story, but a step forward for Asians on screen and behind the camera. And here's a bit of trivia. If you had a wedding video shot in San Diego, Cretton might have made it.
I did a lot of wedding videos in order to just pay the bills.
How's that for an origin story? Beth Accomando, KPBS News.